Pulled over and cuffed by the cop. Age gap reading 24. Breeding Erotica. Written by Kimmy Welsh. Narrated by Kline. Pulled over and cuffed by the cop. Age gap reading 24. Breeding Erotica. It felt as though I could have been the star of my very own solo road movie, cruising out of town with the top down on my car. With the wind in my hair and the asphalt stretching to the horizon, I felt freer than ever. I was heading out of town to visit some old college friends. The music was blaring, the weather was good, and I was feeling fine. In the euphoria of the moment, I completely lost track of how fast I was going. With no other cars around, it was hard for me to judge my speed without glancing down at the display. But who'd want to do that when the views ahead were so incredible? Well, it turns out someone who was paying very close attention to my speed was the cop that I could now see in my rearview mirror. At first, I thought it was strange that a motorcycle had suddenly appeared from nowhere behind me. But after a mile or so, the red and blues lit up, and I knew I was in trouble. Shit, I cursed, hitting the steering wheel and eyeing my pursuer. I started to slow down immediately, realizing only then just how fast I'd been going. A speeding ticket could see me in real trouble when coupled with the various other parking tickets and misdemeanors I'd picked up during my brief career behind the wheel. I fixed the rearview mirror towards myself and took a look. I hoped my auburn hair and red lipstick were enough to get me out of this. A flutter of the eyelashes and a pouting plea would surely weaken the resolve of even the toughest of officers. With no one else out here, the whole affair could be kept between the two of us. "You can do this, Shannon," I breathed. I pulled off the road into a dry dirt lay-by. A few meters further away stood a billboard for legal advice. I made a mental note of the telephone number emblazoned along the bottom of the gaudy poster. I hoped I didn't need it. I fixed the rear view again and watched as the officer pulled up behind me. He made a note of something on a pad and then kicked his boots over the saddle of his powerful machine. A biker and a man in uniform? Now that was a hard thing for me to ignore. The second he started striding towards my car, I began to feel genuinely smitten. Maybe I wouldn't have to act flirtatious at all.
"Ma'am."
Sample complete. Ready to continue?